Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. Today's date is July 25th, 1961. We are at Old Yankee Stadium for a big American League matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The White Sox come into this game a record of 50 wins and 47 losses at this moment. The White Sox, I believe, are in fifth in the American League, and they're a half game back of the Boston Red Sox, who right now are in fourth place in the American League. The New York Yankees are a good 6 games back of the Detroit Tigers, but every game is important now as we get closer and closer to the playoff push and, of course, the upcoming pennant race. This is a big game here at Yankee Stadium for both teams. The Yankees historically won it 5-1. Both teams had 9 hits. The Yankees did have an error in the game, but obviously it did not matter as they pretty much took care of the Chi Sox in this matchup. So we got a pretty good matchup. 2 left-handed pitchers on the board. One of them not so great. One of them, well, a Hall of Famer. So without further ado, let's get started here in this big American League matchup. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, the chairman of the board himself, Whitey Ford. The last time he was out there, he pitched a 1-hitter. 25 wins, 4 losses, a 3.21 ERA. If you want to call Whitey Ford, maybe the left-handed Tom Seaver for the Yankees, I guess you could. But Whitey Ford is one of the best pitchers of all time. I think he does get that moniker. He definitely is the greatest Yankee pitcher ever. That is for sure. So we got a good matchup as Whitey Ford gets on the mound. We are all set. The fans here at Yankee Stadium know this is an important game. The White Sox, of course, well, they got to continue to win to stay relevant. As I said, they are in fifth right now in the American League. The top 5 in the American League will make the postseason, must have a winning record, so every win is important for the Chi Sox. So without further ado, let's get started. Leading off for the White Sox will be the shortstop, Hall of Famer, Luis Aparicio, 272 average, 6 homers, 45 RBIs in 61. He definitely gets the call at shortstop for the Yankees tonight. We're going to use blue, white, and blue dice. Yankees are the home team, so let's play some baseball, shall we? Let's go. Whitey Ford, 6'2", range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-6. That's a ground ball to third. It's an early play for Clete Boyer. Boyer was excellent at third base. His range is a 5. He'll make the play, and he'll throw Aparicio out at first, and that is the first out. One down, and now we'll see right fielder Floyd Robinson. A 3.10 average, 11 homers, 59 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. He was one of the better hitters in the American League. Whitey Ford, 4.5, error on a throw. Robinson, 3.2, popped up to second base. And getting to that will be Richardson. Of course, there won't be a throwing error, and that's out number 2. Now we will see center fielder Jim Landis, probably an underrated player in White Sox history. 283 average, 22 homers, 85 RBIs. I'll take those stats any year. Ford will go ahead and make the pitch. The chairman calls it to order. 2-2, a home run chance, but that 20 is too high no matter what side. Landis, 5-2, and that's going to be a base hit right past second, and Landis will get himself a single. A 2-out base knock for Landis. And that keeps the White Sox inning going on. Here comes the left fielder, the Cuban Comet, Minnie Minoso. 280 average, 14 homers, 82 RBIs. Put in recently in the Hall of Fame. Should have been put in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. Landis on at first. And that is an 18, nothing happening. Ford will make the pitch. Ford, 5-1, another range play. Mignoso, 5-6. That's a ground ball to third. Once again, ball hit to Boyer. His range is a 5. That is a 2. He'll make the play, and he'll throw to first to get Mignoso. So Boyer makes 2 big range plays, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox in this game was Frank Baumann. 10 wins, 13 losses, 3 saves, a 5.60 ERA. He had 23 starts and 30 relief appearances, so Baumann was definitely a workhorse for the Chi Sox in 61. But how well will he do against this powerful Yankee lineup? Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Bobby Richardson. 261 average, 3 homers, 49 RBIs that year in 61. Joel Turney is first through the turnstiles here at Yankee Stadium. Baumann will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-6, that is a blank. Richardson, 4-5, and that's going to be a lead. That's going to be a single right past short. Richardson will lead off with a base hit. Yankee lineup, they are trailing the Tigers right now by about 6 games, or I should say 6 wins, but anything is possible here. And right now the Tigers look like to be the team to beat. Here's the shortstop, Tony Kubek. 276 average, 8 homers, 46 RBIs. Infield, a double play depth. Richardson and 9 stolen bases. That is a 20. Baumann fires to first. Doesn't get him. Richardson gets back. And now Baumann will pitch to Kubek. 5-5, strikeout 7, and he will not get him. Yankee Stadium, no adjustment to strikeouts, -2 to walks. Kubek, 6-1, that's a base hit to center field, and that will be a single. Richardson, base running rating of 4, single to center, -2, a 1-2. Richardson gets to third. He will not. Richardson will hold at second base. So the Yankees get the first 2 base runners on with 2 singles. As Brian B. joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Now we'll see the right fielder, Roger Maris. He finally got his first home run in the last game we had the Yankees on the board, I should say. So Maris is finally out of the home run drought. Anything on the bases? The answer is no. Baumann already in trouble here in the bottom of the first. Dwayne Martz now joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Baumann, 5-1. That is a blank. Maris, 5-6. That's a ground ball to second base. Let's see if they get the double play. 3-3-4. Shortstop, Aparicio, pivot 0, 1-4. They got it. And that will be the second out. So Richardson will move over to third. Maris grounds out into the 4-6-3. And there are 2 away. 4-6-3 double play. But anything's possible when that guy comes up there. Next batter, center fielder, the Mickey Mantle. 317 average, 54 bombs, 128 RBIs. Yes, one of the greatest home run hitters ever. Richardson on at third. Baumann trying to get out of a jam here. Nothing on the 3. Richardson will stay put. Baumann with the pitch. 2-1. Pitcher result. And against the switch right, that's an 18, and that's going to be a base hit right up the middle as Mantle hitting from the right side, and that's a 1-20 automatic. That will be a single for Mantle. Mantle goes ahead and gets an RBI. Yankees jump on the board, 1-0. RBI single by Mantle as a mistake made by Baumann. And already 1-0 in favor of the Yanks. Here is the catcher, Elston Howard. 348 average, 21 homers, 77 RBIs. What an awesome season he had. Of course, the 1961 Yankees are considered one of the greatest teams ever, and I don't see how you argue that. Baumann, anything on the strategy roll? Nothing there. Mantle stays put. Baumann with the pitch. 6-4 against the righty. That'll be a single past the pitcher. It will be a base hit. Mantle with 2 outs, base running rating of 5. That will be good enough. He'll get to third. Mantle was very quick. And the Yankees right now looking to put a hurt on the White Sox early. So 2 outs now with runners at the corners. Here comes the first baseman, the Moose, Bill Skowron. 267 average, 28 homers, 89 RBIs. Runners at the corners. Baumann will make the pitch. A strategy roll first. Nothing on the 12. Baumann, 2-5. That's a possible error. Skowron, 2-2. That's not going to be an error. That's a slow rolling grounder to second. That's picked up by Fox. Skowron, a base running rating of 2. The throw to first. They got him. Side retired. A 1 or a 2, we would have been safe, but he is out. That is a ground out to second, and that saved at least 1 run. But the Yankees are on the board. 1 run on 4 hits. Yankees up 1-0 here after 1. We're going to see a lot of the Yankees. We're going to see a lot of the Tigers, the White Sox. We're going to see a lot of the better teams now as we now approach as we're now into the cutoff period, where I now take away teams that are no longer in the playoff hunt. Top of the second, leading off for the Chi Sox, the first baseman, Roy Sievers, 295 average, 27 homers, 92 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Those are just fine. Ford will make the pitch. The chairman, 3-5, strikeout 5. He got him. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Ford. He had 209 of them in 61. So 1 quick out. And now we will see the third baseman, Al Smith, 278 average, 28 homers, 93 RBIs. The chairman will make the pitch. 6-6, hit by pitch. Nope, that 11 is high. Smith, a 6-3, and it's that's grounded to short, handled by Kubek with ease. 2 down. Now here comes another Hall of Famer for the White Sox. Second baseman, Nellie Fox, 251 average, 2 homers, 51 RBIs. Ford right now already has a 1-0 lead. Let's see what he can do with it. 5-6, that's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 2-4, and that will be a grounded to second base. Taken care of by Richardson, has no trouble with it. Tosses it to first, routine, and Raside is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pale Hose, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be the left fielder, Bob Serve. 234 average, 8 homers, 26 RBIs. 1-0 in favor of the Yanks. Baumann, 2-2, walk. Yep, that is going to be, oh, nope, it won't be. That's not ball 4. Serve is a 4, but -2 makes him a 2. He doesn't walk. Serve, 5-1, and he'll chop 1 to second base. That'll be out number 1. Easily taken care of by Fox. So that is not a walk. And it's a ground out. Here's the third baseman, Clete Boyer. 224 average, 11 homers, 55 RBIs. Kind of pedestrian in the plate, but Boyer an excellent third baseman. Baumann with the pitch. 2-3, error on a grounder. Boyer, 2-4, and against the lefty. That's a ground ball to short. Ball is picked up by Aparicio. His error rating is a 9. That's a 10. He bobbles it, but he takes control of it and tosses it to first for out number 2. Wow, that was a close one. Aparicio almost make an error there, but it will not be one. Here comes the pitcher, Whitey Ford. Batted 177 as a hitter in 61 with 10 RBIs. Baumann, he will pitch. 3-5 against the lefty. Strikeout, but the 15, believe it or not, is too high. Ford gets the swing, 4-6, but he grounds it to second base. Nellie Fox up with it, and he'll toss it to first. And a nice 1-2-3 inning by Baumann. Still 1-0 after 2. Top of inning number 3 coming up. Leading off for the White Sox will be the catcher, Sherm Lawler. 282 average, 7 homers, 41 RBIs. Lawler, not a bad year for that action. Nothing really wrong with those stats. At least he's a catcher that can hit. Ford with the pitch. 6-2, range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 3-2. That is a home run to the pull side against the lefty. Lawler needs a 7. That is a 2. There's not going to be a range play because that ball is gone. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Home run for Sherm Lawler as he takes the chairman of the board deep. Wow, Sherm Lawler goes ahead and hits that one over the left field fence. This game is tied. So the chairman of the board called the meeting to order, but Lawler didn't get that memo, and he goes ahead and serves up a solo bomb. We're tied at 1. And now we'll see the pitcher, Frank Baumann. 262 average, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. That's pretty good for a pitcher in 61. We'll see if Ford shakes off the homer. Ford, 5-5, strikeout 20, got him. And that will be strikeout number 2 for the chairman, 1 down. Next up is Aparicio. Aparicio is 0 for 1. Ford will go ahead and make the pitch. Ford, 1-5, error on a grounder. Aparicio, 5-6, that's a fly ball. That'll be a fly out to center, and the Mick will come over there and put it away. Robinson is next. He's 0 for 1. Ford will set up and make the pitch. Ford, 4-3, strikeout 7. That, believe it or not, just a little too high. Robinson, 6-6, but that's a fly ball to left. And Serve will get to that one with no trouble. And that retires a side. But the White Sox tie it up. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Sherm Lawler. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Baumann gets back on the mound. And here comes Bobby Richardson. He leads off. He is 1 for 1 with a single. Tied at 1, bottom of the 3rd. Baumann with the pitch. 3-4, strikeout. That is high. Richardson, 4-3, and that's a base hit past second base. And Richardson, once again, will get a leadoff single. He is now 2 for 2. Kubek coming up. He's also 1 for 1. Got a base hit. Infield double play def. Richardson had 9 stolen bases, not doing anything. Kubek does get the bunt sign, but he's going to swing away. Baumann with the pitch. Baumann, 5-5, strikeout 8, and nope, that's too high. Kubek, a 4-3, and he hits a base hit to right field. That will be a single. Richardson, base running rating of 4, single to right plus 2. It'll make him a 6. There won't be a throw. Richardson automatically will take 3rd. Right fielder Robinson, not really a good arm there. Not really a good arm, and he will go ahead, and nothing will happen. Richardson will just go ahead and get in there on a single to right. So now runners at the corners, nobody out. And here comes Maris. Maris is 0 for 1. Infield is going to stay at double play depth. It's early in the ball game. Baumann in trouble here. Two Yankees on. Baumann will set up. Pitch coming, 13, nothing happening on the strat. Baumann with the pitch. 1-4. Home run result. And I don't have to look at the 20 because I already know what Maris has at the home run rating. No, don't even need to look at it. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep to right center field. That ball is gone. Roger Maris gets his 2nd home run on the board, and that's a 3-run bomb. Stadium cheers. Yay! Roger Maris goes deep. Baumann definitely pitches Maris a grapefruit, and he turned that into serious fruit salad. That is gone. It's 4-1 Yankees. So good old Roger Maris now, after having a drought through much of the games that the Yankees have played, and this is the 7th game I've had with the Yankees on the board. Now it's the 2nd consecutive game he's had a bomb. Here comes the Mick. Mantle 1 for 1. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Baumann will make the pitch. Baumann 5-1. That is a blank. Mantle 5-6. And against the lefty, that is a deep fly ball to center field. At the track is Landis. He'll make the catch. That's out number 1. And that ball is out of here. Almost out of here, but Mantle flies out to center. Here comes Howard. Howard 1 for 1 with a base hit. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Baumann with the pitch. 3-5 against the righty, blank. Howard 2-6, and that's grounded to second base. Up with it is Fox, and he will toss it to first. 2 away. Here comes Moose. Skowron is 0 for 1. Baumann trying to go ahead and just keep the game steady here at the moment. Baumann 6-3, range play. Skowron 4-1, popped up into shallow shortstop or center, or shallow, I should say left center field. The shortstop, Aparicio, trying to get to it. His range is a 5, and that's going to drop for a single just out of his reach. So Skowron gets a single, popped up, but just a little bit out of Aparicio's reach, and the Yankee inning will continue. Here comes Serve. Serve is 0 for 1. Skowron, no stolen bases, nothing happening on the bases. Baumann will pitch to Serve. Baumann 1-1 at the park. Yankee Stadium 4-1. Grounded to short, easily taken care of there by Aparicio this time. He's going to throw to second, the short route to get Skowron, and that will end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits. A 3-run bomb by Maris. 2nd consecutive game, he goes ahead and hits a bomb. The first 5 games with the Yankees on the board, he couldn't hit anything, and now he's hit 2 consecutive. Time for station break. This is the RJL Network. Be right back. Baseball Demos has a shameless plug. It's never shameless, my good man. It is always just fine by me. The Boston Red Sox take on the New York Mets in the Stratomatic Demolition League tomorrow night. Around lunchtime, Miley will take on Bartolo Colon. This is the 2015 season of the Red Sox and the Mets. So catch that on Baseball Demos' wonderful channel. The Demolition League, the Red Sox at the Mets from Citi Field. Tomorrow around lunchtime, he says. So please do not miss that. Let's effing go Mets. We go to the top of the 4th. Yankees have a 4-1 lead here. Jim Landis leads off for the Chi Sox. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Now Ford has a 3-run lead to work with. The chairman calls the meeting to order. 2-2. Home run chance, but the 5 is high. Landis. 4-2. It's a ground ball to third base, handled easily by Boyer. 1 down. One down, and here comes the Comet. Mignoso is 0 for 1. Ford will make the pitch. 2-1. That's a range play. Mignoso, 1-3. That's a single to center field, but it's a range play for the Mick. Mantle was excellent in center field. His range is a 5. He'll make the play on a 3, 2 outs. Gets over there and takes a single away from the Cuban Comet. 2 outs now for Severs. Severs is 0 for 1. Ford right now, he's cruising along here, as the Yankees did historically in this game. Ford, 4-3, strikeout. The 19 is high. Severs, 3-2 against the lefty. Severs will keep the inning alive. That's going to be a double to left. Double into left field. Serve takes care of that and tosses it in. And the White Sox keep the inning going with a double by Severs. Not a bad hitter. Next up is Smith. Smith is 0 for 1 with 2 outs here. Ford now in a little bit of a jam. That is a 5. Severs will stay put. Ford will make the pitch. Ford, 3-1 against the right-hander. Against the right batter, that's a blank. Smith, 3-1, grounded to short. Easily taken care of by Kubek. Throws to first, side retired. No runs and a hit for the Chi Sox. We go to the bottom of the 4th. As also on Baseball with the Demo says, confirming Saturday will be the New York Yankees taking on the California Angels from the Big A Anaheim Stadium for the 1986 Game of the Week. NBC Game of the Week. It is payoff pitch this week, so definitely don't miss the Yankees and the Angels. And I totally agree, that should be the game you should do. You've got 2 teams that right now look like they're going to be fighting each other in the postseason, probably in the ALCS, the way things are going there. Yes, you should play that game. That is a definite playoff preview, unless, of course, the Yanks or the Angels collapse. But according to your standings, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We go to the bottom of the 4th here, and Clete Boyer leads off for the Yanks. He is 0 for 1. Baumann now has to have a better inning than the last one. Baumann, 5-2, blank. Boyer, a 4-1 that's grounded to third base, handled by Smith. That will be the first out. 1 down. Here's the pitcher. Ford is 0 for 1. Baumann sets up. He'll make the pitch. Baumann, 5-2. That is a blank. Ford, 1-6. He hits a fly ball to shallow center, and Landis will get to that, and that is the second out. Up next is Richardson. Richardson's having a good night. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles. Baumann makes the pitch. 1-5, ball 1. He'll do it again. 3-1, strikeout 1, and you'll get Richardson. Richardson did not strike out much that year, hence a 2, but that is a 1, and Richardson can't believe he struck out. And that is strikeout number 1 for Baumann. He had only 75 of them in 61, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. So a nice job by Baumann to bounce back after the last one. Still 4-1 Yanks after 4. Inning number 5 coming up. And leading off will be Nellie Fox, Hall of Famer. Fox is 0 for 1. Ford sets up to make the pitch. The chairman calls the meeting to order. 6-2, range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 6-3, ground ball, second base. Ball is hit to Richardson. A bit of a weak link there. Richardson's range is a 2. And he's not going to get it. That'll be a base hit. So Fox will get a single as he gets it past Richardson. And Fox will get to first. Another chance coming up for Lawler. Lawler got a solo bomb his last time up. He is 1 for 1. Infield a double play depth. Fox on at first. Strategy roll. And he stays put. Whitey Ford will now pitch to Lawler. The chairman makes the pitch. 6-2. Again range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 4-1. This time it's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Kubek. With the infield at double play depth, his range is a 4. He'll make the play. Let's see if they turn it. 2, 3, 4. Second base, Richardson pivot, +2. 1-5, it's a double play. They got it. 2 outs. What a play there by Tony Kubek. Even at double play depth, he goes ahead and helps turn the twin killing. And there is 2 away. 6-4-3 double play. And the next batter will be Baumann. Baumann 0 for 1. Ford will now pitch to the pitcher, his opposite number. Ford, 1-1. Pitcher result, but the 18 is high. Baumann, 1-3. He grounds one to second base, and that'll get taken care of by Richardson, and he will throw to first, and that will retire the side. So, no runs on a hit. Look like the White Sox are going to get something going, but another twin killing kills any kind of rally. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Baseball with the Demo says that the National League Championship Series will be done with inside pitch, and the American League Championship Series will be done on payoff pitch. Question is, how will you do the World Series? Well, the World Series. Will you do games 1, 2, 6, and 7 on inside pitch, 3, 4, and 5 on payoff pitch, or reverse it? We'll have to see what Baseball Demo says. Let's see. Bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Yanks will be Tony Kubek. Kubek 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 4-1 Yankees. Baumann, a 6-6. That is a blank. Kubek, 3-2. And Kubek leads off with a smack into right field. That'll bounce off the wall. Kubek will have himself a leadoff double. Leadoff double for Kubek, and here comes Maris. Maris 1 for 2 with a 3-run bomb. Now he has now hit his second home run on the board. Strat, nothing happening there. Kubek on at second base. Baumann's got to be careful with Maris. And here comes the pitch. Baumann, 6-3, range play. Maris, 6-6. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Aparicio. Great range. His range is a 5. He'll get it. The throw will go to first for out number 1. 1-4. Kubek takes 30. Does not. The ball was hit too hard. Kubek stays at second. Nice job by Aparicio as he looks Kubek back and then gets the sure out at first. 1 down, but here comes the Mick. Mantle 1 for 2. 1 out now. Anything on the strat? The answer is no. Kubek stays at second base. Baumann, he will make the pitch. 3-6. Super walk, and that 15 will walk Mantle with ease. Mantle drew a lot of base on balls. That's only the first walk given up by Baumann. He had 55 of them in 61. But now does set up a double play chance. And here comes Howard. Howard 1 for 2. Anything on the strat? The answer is no. Baumann will now make the pitch to Howard. Fans here at Yankee Stadium enjoying a 4-1 lead. They want more. Baumann, 6-3. Again with the range play. Howard, 5-6. And that is hit to the shortstop. It's a single pass short, but Aparicio, once again, his range is a 5. And that is a 3. He's got it. Let's see if they turn it now. 2, 2, 3. Second base pivot. Fox -1. So a 1 or a 2. It's a double play. Nope. Kubek will make it to third. And that was a 5. Mantle thrown out at second base. And Howard will take over at first. Fielder's choice, 2 down. So Howard hits into the fielder's choice. And runners at the corners now with 2 outs for Moose. Scalron is 1 for 2. 2 outs here. Baumann trying to get out of this inning. He can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. White Sox bullpen is warming up. Nothing on the strat. Baumann will deal with Scalron. Scalron looking to give the Yankees a little more. Baumann, 5-3 against the righty. That is a blank. Scalron, 6-5. Not this time. Ground ball, second base. Taken care of by Fox. He'll easily make a routine play to first. And a nice job by Baumann. He gets out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, a fielder's choice, and that will do it. After 5, it is still 4-1 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. That is correct. It didn't matter on the play, but a double play depth range was a 4. I did state that. I did state that, or at least I thought I did, but I did state that. This double play range was a 4. Yes, I did state that. At least I thought I said that, but I believe I thought I did. We go to the top of the 6th. Yankees up 4-1. Luis Aparicio leads off. He's 0 for 2. Ford right now cruising along. Should you do as you played NLCS if Astros play the Mets or freelance? Should I do as played NLCS if Astros play the Mets or freelance? I'll be honest with you there, Dave. I would freelance it. You make up the lineups. The postseason, I mean, if it comes up that way, that's fine. If you want to do as played, if the Astros play the Mets, you could do that. But I've already had, remember, I did have the Dodgers play the Yankees in 1981. All right, and I used my own lineups. In I don't know, Brian B. Maybe I thought I said that, but okay. But yeah, no, and NLC, but yeah, I'll be honest, I would make my own lineups in that case. The playoffs are different. This is where you do the job if you're not doing as played. I like it kind of like that way. But that's up to you there, Dave. As you said, as you always say, play the game you want the way you choose to play it. Ford with the pitch. 6-1 against the righty. That's blank. Aparicio, 5-5. That's a fly ball to left. And Serve will serve it up, and that will be out number 1. Next up is Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 2. Ford will make the pitch. Ford, a 5-2, strikeout 7, that is just high. Robinson, 3-5, that's grounded to first. That'll get handled by the Moose, and he'll take it himself for the out. 2 down for Landis. Landis 1 for 2. Landis trying to get something going here, but so far, the chairman is doing the job. Ford with the pitch. 6-3 against the righty. That is a blank. Landis, 5-1. That's a fly ball to left as well. Bob Serve. Once again, we'll go ahead and serve it up. He will get to it and make the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Whitey Ford. The Yankees are taking care of business against the worser team, although the White Sox weren't that bad. But it is 4-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. Bob Serve is a leadoff batter for the Yanks, and he is 0 for 2. Baumann is going to come out of the game. He is done, as they're going to go to the bullpen. So we'll see a new pitcher for the White Sox here. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Warren Hacker. 3 wins, 3 losses, 8 saves, a 3.79 ERA. Warren Hacker becomes the second White Sox pitcher. Don't know much about him, but he had a lot of relief appearances for the Chi Sox in 61. Hacker will make the pitch. Hacker, 1-3, strikeout 6, and he got him. He gets served. Good start up there. As Hacker gets a strikeout, he had 40 of them in 61. He only had 7 walks. So obviously Hacker had pretty good control. Here's Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 2. Hacker will set up and make the pitch. Hacker, 1-6, ball 1. Hacker will do it again. 2-3. That is a blank. Boyer swings. 6-6. That ball is hit to left field. That is an 18, but that's going to be way too high against the right-hander, and that's going to be a fly out to left. That'll be out number 2. So Boyer being kept quiet at the plate. Next batter is Ford. Ford is 0 for 2. Hacker, he'll go ahead, set up, and make the pitch. Hacker, 4-5. That is a blank. Ford, 4-3. And that's a fly ball straight away center. And Landis will get to this one with ease. And a nice job by Hacker. 1-2-3. Go the Yankees. And after 6, it's still a 4-1 game. Chi Sox hanging around. We go to the top of the 7th. Rapidly moving ball game so far. Leading off for the Chi Sox will be the Cuban Comet, Minnie Minoso. He is 0 for 2. Ford will make the pitch. And that's a 5-5 strikeout. Not happening to Minoso. The Comet swings 2-3, but he grounds one to short. Easily handled by Kubek. One down. Here comes Severs. Severs is 1 for 2. Ford, the chairman, makes the pitch. 1-1. Pitcher result, and that is an 11. That'll be too high. Severs, 5-6. That's a base hit right past third. Severs gets his second hit of the game. He now has a single and a double. As the White Sox get a man on. And here comes Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing happening with the 19. Smith does get the bunt signal, but he's saying, you got to be kidding me. I'm swinging. Ford with the pitch. Ford, 4-1, walk, but the 16 is high. Smith, 2-3, and that is a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn it. 2, 3, 4. Second base, Richardson pivot +2. A 1-5, it's a double play, and they got it. Side retired, around the horn. 5-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. And that is the second double play the Chi Sox have hit into. And that's when you have a pitcher like Whitey Ford on the mound, it usually does happen that way. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night. It will be July 28th. It will be the final game of the month of July, and then we get a day off, and then we play the second All-Star game from Fenway Park. So a second All-Star break, only this one's going to be a half break. I'm just going to take one day off, play the All-Star game, and then return for the first game in August, which will be August 2nd. But tomorrow night, we go back to Forbes Field one more time. We just visited it last time. We're going back again. The Los Angeles Dodgers will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Johnny Padres will go for the Dodgers, and Earl Francis goes for Pittsburgh. A big matchup in the National League. So we got a good one tomorrow night. The Dodgers and the Bucks from Forbes Field. Padres against Francis. The final game for the month of July. Then we take a day off, and then we have our second All-Star game from Fenway Park, and that will be on Wednesday. Bottom of the 7th, Yankees lead 4-1. Warren Hacker is going to stay on the mound, and Bobby Richardson will bat for the Yanks. He is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Yankees looking for some insurance. Hacker with the pitch. 3-6 blank. Richardson 1-2. And against the right-hander, that's a fly ball to left. And the Comet will track it down and make the catch. 1 out for Kubek. Kubek having a great game tonight. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. Hacker will make the pitch. 1-5. Error on a grounder. Kubek, 5-4. That's a fly ball to center. It will be Landis coming in a little bit, and he'll have no problem. And that is out number 2. Hacker definitely a fly ball pitcher. He has no grounders on the star line. Here comes Maris. Maris 1 for 3 with a bomb. His second home run on the board for the 61 season. Hacker will make the pitch. Hacker 3-6. That's a blank. Maris 3-3. It's another fly ball to center field. Landis again gets to it. And he will put it away for the out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. So Warren Hacker has done a good job here, cooling the Yankees off, but they still have that 4-1 lead after 7. Last night's game was long, and we didn't get to the 7th inning until like an hour and 15 minutes into the stream. It is already, we are 46 minutes into the stream, and we're on the top of the 8th. What a difference a day makes. One thing I love about inside pitch, very unpredictable. Top of the 8th inning, and Nelly Fox leads off for the Chi Sox. He's 1 for 2. Ford still got plenty in the tank. He will pitch. Ford, 2-2. Home run chance. That 2 actually will pass, but Fox against lefties has a 0. So even though Ford made a mistake, that will not, Fox doesn't have a chance. Fox, 1-2, but he does get a base hit past first, and he'll take it. That will be a single, and the leadoff man again. Fox gets his second hit of the game. Once again, the White Sox have the leadoff man on. Here's Lawler. Lawler 1 for 2 with a solo bomb. Infield double play depth strategy. Rolls are now off. Ford will pitch to Lawler. Ford, 5-4 against the righty. That is a blank. Lawler, 1-1, popped up. Pop up to short. Kubek gets everybody out of his way, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Pinch hitter coming up for Warren Hacker as the White Sox will go to the bench. And let's see what they're going to bring on. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be... Do I use him? No, we could use him. Well, the pinch hit will be Cam Carry-On. 271 average, 4 homers, 27 RBIs. Carry-On will pinch hit for the pitcher. So runner on first, Ford will deal with Carry-On. Keep calm and carry on. 4-1. Strategy rolls are off. Ford with the pitch. 5-4 against the righty. That's a blank. Carry on. 1-3. Ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn it. 2, 3, 4. Second base Richardson +2 is a 6. So a 1-5. It's a double play. They get it. Side retired. And the White Sox ground out into their third double play. 6-4-3. No runs and a hit. For the White Sox, we go to the bottom of the 8th. That is the third double play the White Sox have hit into. And now we'll go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Yankees will be the Mickey Mantle. Mantle is 1 for 2, has a single and walked. And let's see who the White Sox are going to bring on to pitch. And they're going to go with... Let's see. Bottom of the 8th inning, I think you probably bring in your best to deal with it. They're going to go with Turk Lone. 7 wins, 5 losses, 11 saves, a 2.76 ERA. Lone's job, very simple. Keep this a 4-1 game and hope that maybe Whitey Ford has a bad ninth because he is going to start the 9th inning for the Yanks. Mickey Mantle trying to get some insurance. Lone, 3-4, strikeout 15. He got him, struck him out. He gets Mantle. Nice strikeout for Lone. He gets him there. Here comes Howard. Howard one for three. Lone sets up with the pitch. 5-1, walk, 9, that's high. Howard, a 6-6, and Howard does help his cause a little bit. He'll smack one into right field. That'll bounce off the wall out there. Howard's going to have himself a double. Slides into second base easily. A big insurance run at second, and here comes the Moose. Scalron is 1 for 3. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning, Yankees 4-1. Don't know why I'm rolling a strat. There's no need for strategy rolls. Lone will make the pitch. 1-6, strikeout, 20 is high. Scalron, 2-2, base hit right past second. That will be a single. Does it score Howard? Yes, it does. Howard, a base running rating of 2. That's going to be enough to score on a base hit past second. 5-1 Yankees. They have reached the historical score. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single for Moose. And the next batter is Serve. Serve is 0 for 3. Infield now with double play depth. Yankees now have a 5-1 lead. That is the historical score of the game. Lone will make the pitch to Serve. Lone, 5-2 against the righty. That's a blank. Serve, 1-2. Ground ball to third. Let's see. They should get this. 4-4-5. Second base pivot. Fox -1. So a 1-4. It's a double play. They got it. And that will retire the side. A 5-4-3 double play. 1 run on 2 hits for the Yankees, as Scalron picks up a big-time RBI double. And we will go to, after 8, it is 5-1 in favor of the Yanks. But will we see some 9th inning magic? 5-1, favor of the Yankees. Whitey Ford coming on, and he could pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. He is facing the top of the order for the White Sox. Here's Luis Aparicio. He's 0 for 3. So Ford's going to try to go the distance here, and why not? You got a 4-run lead. Ford, 6-3 against the righty. That's a blank. Aparicio, 5-3, base hit right past second, and Aparicio gets on base. So he gets his first hit of the game. He'll hold it first. Next batter is Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 3. Infield a double play depth. What? Did you think we were going to get a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I think not. Aparicio on it first. Strategy rolls are off. Ford now will pitch to Robinson. Ford, 4-4, walk, 6. Yes, that's ball 4, and the White Sox are in business. Now runners at first and second, nobody out. And here comes Landis. Landis is 1 for 3. They go talk to Ford on the mound. They could bring in Arroyo right about now, and it may be the thing to do here. May be the thing to do. You got a bunch of righties coming up. And let's see, do you bring in Arroyo or do you bring in Coates? Arroyo was the main closer. They're going to let Ford pitch to 1 more batter and see what happens. The tying run is now on deck, but Ford will pitch to Landis here. Still a 5-1 ball game, but nobody out in the top of the 9th. Ford will make the pitch. Ford, 6-6, hit by pitch. The 17 is high. Landis, 4-3. It's a fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Serve. He will make the catch for out number 1. Aparicio, he is going to stay at second base. I don't see him running to third and being probably thrown out would be a mistake, and I will hold him automatically at second, and that's 1 out. He could make a chance. It's a 4, and serve as a +1 arm. So a 1 or a 2, Aparicio would take third, but I just don't think you try to do it here. You're down by 4 runs. But here comes the comment. Minoso is 0 for 3, so he's looking for his first hit. Ford is now tired, and that is going to be it. They're going to take him out. That'll be it for Ford. He pitches a great game, but the Yankees will go to the closer. Or will they? No, they will. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Luis Arroyo. 15 wins, 5 losses, 29 saves. Arroyo's job, end the ball game. Ford does leave with the win. So here comes Luis Arroyo to try to close the game out. Minoso is the batter. He's 0 for 3. Minoso looking for his first hit. 1 out, top of the ninth, 5-1. Arroyo sets up. He makes the pitch. 4-5. Strikeout 3. He got him. Oh, he gets Minoso. Struck him out. 2 away. Arroyo had 87 strikeouts that year. And he gets a big one there, 2 away. And now the last chance for the White Sox is Roy Sievers. Sievers having a good game, 2 for 3, a double and a single. Arroyo will go ahead and make the pitch to Sievers here. Fans at Yankee Stadium on their feet, hoping the Yankees can get the win. Arroyo sets up, and here comes the pitch. 4-4. That's going to be an out. This ball game will be over. And that is a ground ball to short, taken care of by Kubek. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Yankees will go ahead and beat the White Sox by the same historical score of 5-1. Inside pitch. Pretty realistic in my book. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs and a hit. A single is all the White Sox get, but the Yankees will take care of business. And they beat the White Sox tonight 5-1, which was the same score they actually had in the ball game. So if you want to ask, is inside pitch pretty realistic? I just answered your question. Final line score coming up. And yes, Dwayne Martz is right. Yankees win. Yankees win. Duh! Yankees win. For the Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Historically, they had 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. For the White Sox, 1 run on 7 hits and no errors. Historically, they had 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher, of course, is the chairman of the board, Whitey Ford. He bangs the gavel and ends the meeting. Frank Baumann takes the loss, and Luis Arroyo does get a save. As Rick Query and Midlife Crisis just got here real quick to see the Yankees win the game over the White Sox, and Midlife Crisis says John Sterling is awful. A nice win for the Yankees, but don't go away, everyone. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. By the way, for those of you who don't know a little bit about Rick Query is one of the moderators of Inside Pitch, the actual Inside Pitch baseball main group. He is one of the finest inside pitch players you will find. He also does leagues with Rick Query. Got to give him a plug. He is definitely deserving of it, as he is one of the finest guys you will find that promote Inside Pitch just as well as I do, if not even better. Yeah, I've been lurking while trying out the new APC baseball. Much to your wife's chagrin. Well, midlife crisis. What are you going to do? It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So this was actually the first game of a doubleheader on this date for the Yankees. So we'll see how the second game goes. Let's go to July 25th. Boston at Baltimore. Oh, basketball. Okay. Boston 4-23, and that is 2. Orioles 15-32, and that's 4. The Orioles will beat the Red Sox. Cleveland at Kansas City. Indians 15-65, that's 10. The A's 12-22, and that is 3. A win for the Indians. The Indians are not out of it yet. Detroit taking on the Angels. Detroit 12-45, and that is 5. The Halos 5-15, and that is 1. The Tigers continue to own the American League. In a postseason series, the Tigers, I think, are going to be a very tough out. Washington and Minnesota. Senators 351, 351, and that is 4. Twin Cities 452, and that's 5. They barely beat the Senators, and that will be a win. Where did I get the scoreboard? Got the scoreboard, remember, from that bucket of baseball players. Toy baseball players is where you get the scoreboard from. Although I was able to get it from someone who was selling it by itself, so I didn't have to get the buckets. If you bring up, if you go on eBay, bucket of baseball players, you'll probably find it there. White Sox and Yankees, game number 2 of the doubleheader they played today. White Sox 3-34, and that is 3. Yankees 7-64, and that is 7. The Yankees will actually win both games against the Chi Sox. Cardinals and the Cubs. Cardinals 17-54, and that's 8. Cubs 7-14, 1. A win for the Redbirds. Reds and the Braves. The Reds are really underachieving this season. Reds 9-26, and that is 3. Braves 11-63, and that is 8. Another loss for the Reds. At this date, historically, the Reds were 20 games above 500 and led the National League. They are under 500 right now and are in danger of not making the postseason. Dodgers and the Phillies, the left arm of God is on the mound. The left arm of God, 11-42, and that is 5. Phillies 5-16, and that is 1. And the late, great Koufax will get a win. Giants and the Pirates. The Giants right now are right neck and neck with the Dodgers. They could be a very interesting postseason. Giants 9-66, that is 10. The Pirates 5-63, and that is 7. That'll be a win for the G-Men. On to July 26th, Boston and Baltimore doubleheader. Game 1, Boston -1, 42, that's 3. Orioles 6-14. That's going to be a win for the Red Sox. They win the first game. Red Sox are still alive, have a winning record still. Boston, game number 2. Boston 9-35, that is 4. Orioles 11-45, and that is 5. And they will split the twin bill. Cleveland and Kansas City. The Tribe 10-43, and that is 5. The Athletics 10-35, and that is 4. It'll be another win for the Indians. Detroit and the Halos. Tigers 19-51, and 7 runs. The Angels 6-63, and 7 runs. They will tie, and we will go to extras. Detroit rolls a 5, and the Angels roll a 2. -2 is 0. That's going to be a win for the Tigers. Washington and Minnesota. Senators 5-22, and that is 2. Twin Cities 7-13, that's 1. The Senators will win the ball game. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox 7-43. 7-43, that is 4. The Bronx Bombers 8-13, and that is 1. And the Yankees will lose a game to the Tigers, as the Tigers did win. The White Sox get that win. Cardinals and Cubs. Cardinals 10-15, that's 2. Cubs 8-46, that's 5. Another win for the Cubs. Reds and the Braves. Reds 9-56, that is going to be 6. The Braves 6-55, and that is also, wow, that's also 6. They just got it, and we got a tie. Reds roll a 4, plus 4 is 8. Braves roll a 2, and that's it. And that's what all they're going to get. Cincinnati will beat the Braves. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 15-25, and that's 4. Phillies 5-62, that's 6. And the Phillies will beat the Dodgers. Giants and the Pirates. Giants 12-45. And that is 5. The Bucks 10-66, that's 10. And the Bucks will beat the Giants. On to July 27th, Boston at Baltimore. Red Sox 4-41, that's 3. The O's 10-16, and that's 2. The Red Sox will beat the Orioles. Cleveland and Kansas City, the Indians have a pitcher on the mound named Mudcat. Cleveland 16-16, and that is 3. The A's 8-55, and that's 6. The Athletics will beat the Tribe. Washington and Minnesota. Senators 7-24, and 3. Twins 11-14, that's 2. And the Senators will beat the Twins. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox 5-51, and that's 5. The Yankees 12-32, and that's 4. The White Sox will beat the Yankees. Cardinals and the Cubs. Cardinals 14-31, and they've got 4. Cubs 13-41, and that is 5. And that will be a win for the Cubs. Reds and the Braves. Can the Reds win another game? Reds 8-22. Don't think so. That's going to be 2. The Braves 9-54, and that is 6. And the Braves will beat the Reds. Dodgers and the Phillies. We have the Dodgers and the Pirates tomorrow. Dodgers 19-31, and that is 5. The Phillies 6-32, and that is 3. A win for the Dodgers. Giants and the Pirates. Big series, of course, there. Giants 15-15, and that's 3 runs. The Pirates 8-13, and that is 1 run, and that will be a victory for the Giants. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be July 28th. It will be the final game in the month of July. We have a day off the next day for Tuesday, and Wednesday we will have the second All-Star game from Fenway Park. But tomorrow night, it will be the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Johnny Padres will go for the Dodgers, and Earl Francis goes for the Bucks. So a big game between the Dodgers and the Bucks tomorrow. Padres, Francis, Dodgers, Bums, and Bucks. Be there or be square. Brian B., Midlife Crisis, Woodman, 564. Rick Query, Dwayne Martz, Baseball with the Demos, and Joel Turney. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. See you guys tomorrow night. A nice win for the Yankees. They get the historical score of 5-1, and that was the actual score of the game. I don't know about you, but I think inside pitch is pretty realistic. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.